Hi guys, so I'm at Eddie Guerrero's grave with Craig, aka the Travel Zombie on YouTube. Like and subscribe to his channel. Here we go, and we are going to read out my poem, which they're already reading here. Look, here we go. I've just left it in there, where the book was, and I've made this rose, and I stuck JBL's hat on it because it's mentioned somewhere here where Eddie Guerrero stole his JBL's hat, and there's a Guerrero t-shirt I've just brought along. So there we go, Latino heat. So anyway, here we are at Eddie Guerrero's grave, and I'm just about to read a poem. There's Eddie's grave here. Here we go. I just left Eddie Guerrero's t-shirt on his grave, like they did in the wrestling ring when he passed away. One of the wrestlers put the t-shirt in the ring, so here we are laying it down at his grave. I just popped in the rose of JBL's hat stuck to the rose where it says in my poem, Eddie Guerrero stole JBL's hat and Kurt Angle's medals, but the Kurt Angle's medals didn't arrive at the post in time. Eddie Guerrero, forever and always. 1, 2, 3, ding ding ding, the bell rang. Here's your winner and the new WWE champion, Eddie Guerrero. That's what the ring announcer Tony Chimel said after Eddie Guerrero defeated Brock Lesnar. And what an amazing moment that we all shall treasure. Eddie Guerrero, a champion of all my heroes. If I lined my heroes all up, Eddie would be at the top. Eddie, Benoit, Jericho, Mysterio, and so many more were my childhood. If there were one wrestler that could make me laugh, Eddie could. I hold back tears as I write this poem as a tribute to my hero, my champion. Eddie Guerrero, a wrestling legend that I can't talk highly enough. You're a tough, a strong champion that the world could be so proud of. Eddie, you are a godsend. You did so much while you were here. Now you're on top of the mountain looking up. Now you're living above the world looking down. You put your heart and soul into wrestling. You performed and told great stories, so let's reminisce. The promo when you lied to Paul Heyman, or when you lied to Kurt Angle and that you wouldn't attack him. Then when he entered the ring, you did. Or the time you squirted a big show with a serious truck. Or you weren't sorry for any of it. That's what we all loved. Eddie, you cheated death more than once. I thank you, Vicky, for saving his life and staying by his side. You were the living proof that miracles do come true. I thank God that he gave you more memories to create. You cheated your way to win, and that was funny and not fair. Mr. Kennedy got disqualified, and he didn't even hit you with the chair. Your boot slid off your ankle at WrestleMania 20 and defeated Kurt Angle. The celebration at the end of that night was so special. It's gone down in wrestling history. Eddie, like the title of your DVD, still in life, and you certainly did. You lived your life fast and wrestled like it was your last. You were a perfectionist in the ring. You stole JBL's $1,000 hat and his limousine. Stole Ric Flair's Royal Rumble number. Stole Kurt Angle's Olympic medals. You stole the whole show, and you stole our childhoods. In all of our hearts and memories. That's where we shall keep Eddie the most. Eddie, a loving husband and a father to Charles, Sheldon and Kaylee, a brother to Hector, Mando, Linda, Mary, and an uncle and a best friend to so many. Eddie was named the Black Tiger. Eddie Guerrero, the Latino Heat. Wrestling in Mexico to Japan from end to end and in between. From WCW, ECW and WWE and Ring of Honor, he beat. You are our pappy. You are our lying, cheating, stealing, low-rider cruising comedian from El Paso, Texas. Eddie, you didn't leave us completely. The fans keep your legacy alive. They still chant, Eddie, Eddie, Eddie. Dave Bautista has one of your low riders Sasha Banks was inspired by you, and Chris Jericho says, Viva la Raza in his promos. Rey Mysterio and other wrestlers execute your signature frog splash. Chavo still doing the classic dance and shaking his shoulders. Millions and millions of us around the world watched you perform live and on television. We knew you so well, but it's funny because some of us never met you. I imagine you're playing jokes on the wrestling legends in heaven. You have a new body and are free from pain, and in that I can find comfort. We weren't ready for you to go. It's been 20 years now since you were passed. We will continue to miss you until our time is up. We still watch your videos, we still cherish your memories, and that's how we all cope. Eddie, you believed in God, and in heaven is where you're living. It would be awesome to meet you in God's kingdom, and in Jesus we find hope. What an amazing life and career you lived. We remember on the 9th of October, the day you were born, on 13th of November, the day you went to leave the world. We love you, Eddie Guerrero, forever and always. Viva la Raza.
Perfect. I'll actually probably intercut some pictures to match what you're talking about too.
That'd be brilliant.
Right?
Ow!
You said something yeah, it hurts, doesn't it?
Oh, what's that? A penny?
You said something
1
about
cent.
that bench though.
So yeah, do you want to start filming?
Camera's hot.
So here's my poem and my t-shirt there. So it's quite busy on here, but we'll find somewhere. I think we just pop it there. That's where you find my Eddie Guerrero poem, laminated. So it should last a while until it, nature takes its course.
Hopefully one of the family finds it.
And family and friends can find it. So I popped a couple of Eddie Guerrero poems in the library nearby where Eddie Guerrero's grave is, and I wrote in the memorial book to like and subscribe to Travel Zombies YouTube channel, and he will appreciate every like, every comment, and every subscribe that you do for him, and yeah, that will mean a lot, and also for my channel too, but mainly his, because he likes to do YouTube for a living, and he deserves every like, and yeah, I just do this for fun. So if you want to subscribe and like to me, then you can do so. Anyway, God bless you and Jesus loves you. I will leave the link of Travel Zombies video I done with him in the description, so you can check that out. And we talk about Eddie Guerrero's favourite moments that we have, that we remember and we love. And we try Chicago food.